I'm hip. But you don't look hip.
No one asks how we're going to pay for this Space Force.
What would you do with a brain if you had one?
There are Democrats, obviously, who are worried about your effect on the party.
Next slide, please, D-Day. Just settle down.
There are people who say you don't understand how the game is played. Mm-hmm. Do you?
I think it's really great for people to keep thinking that.
Be still, Brad.
You want folks to underestimate you, some people?
Absolutely. That's how I won my primary.
Sandy, look, do me a favor, will you, and run out and play somewhere. I'm busy.
Some breaking news now in the Jussie Smollett case. His cover's been blown. A major bombshell reveals who was behind it all along, and it is bad. I Love My Freedom reports that liberal billionaire kingpin George Soros, yes, he is rearing his ugly head here, donated $408,000 in 2016 to a super PAC that supported the Cook County State's Attorney Kim Foxx, the prosecutor in charge of the office that dropped all the charges this week against the Empire actor Jussie Smollett.
This was the beginning of a real trip.
But it may not have been just Soros' shady super PACs operating behind the scenes, but his lackeys from the Obama administration going up as high as the former First Lady herself. Take a look.
That's all we need is another mystery.
Just days after Smollett reported his alleged hate crime to police, and the Cook County State's Attorney Kim Foxx tried to persuade Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson to turn the investigation over to the FBI.
Now here comes the part I like the best.
Now the request came after Foxx received this text, according to the Chicago Sun-Times, from Tina Chen, a Chicago attorney and former chief of staff for former First Lady Michelle Obama. Quote, I wanted to give you a call on behalf of Jussie Smollett and family, who I know. They have concerns about the investigation. Shortly after that, a Smollett family member reached out to Foxx, having been given her number by Obama's former assistant. Well, Foxx then replied in a text message that she, quote, spoke to the superintendent and that she was, quote, trying to figure out logistics. The relative then replied, OMG, this would be a huge victory, referring to the FBI taking over the case. Foxx then texted, I make no guarantees, but I'm trying. This is so great. So let me get this straight. The top prosecutor at the office that ultimately decided not to prosecute Smollett was actively seeking to help the defendant. And this was all set in motion by Michelle Obama's former chief of staff.
I want you to meet my newest, bestest friend, Tina Chen, the First Lady's chief of staff. Hello, Tina.
Hello, Miss Piggy. It is a thrill to have you here.
It is, isn't it?
Well, the Chicago Police Union is calling for a federal investigation into Fox's handling of the Smollett case.
Isn't that just unbelievable?
I understand perfectly.
Come on, let's go in, shall we?
Featuring Roddy McDowell as Professor Sorensen and Shakma.
He's trying to cop a feel a little bit.
I was bruised, but my ribs were not cracked. They were not broken.
We live in a society where, as a gay man, you are considered somehow to be weak. And I'm not weak. I am not weak.
I'm the gay Tupac.
I think you're a very silly man.
I just made a couple notes.
And above all, I fought the fuck back.
Why don't you tell him the whole story? All of it. Please.
Here's the first part of Jussie telling his story.
I'm pissed off.
What?
You've got a lot of nerve.
First of all, I want to thank my family, my friends, the incredible people of Chicago, and all over the country and the world who have prayed for me, who have supported me, who've shown me so much love.
No, we just couldn't buy that yarn you tried to sell us.
That was disappointing.
What the fuck you doing? It's a joke.
Candidates here are being confronted with questions about whether or not they were too quick to condemn the attackers in the Jussie Smollett case, including Senator Kamala Harris, who needed a minute to think about whether or not she stood by her previous comment that the attack was an attempted modern-day lynching.
And Senator Cory Booker said the vicious attack on actor Jussie was an attempted modern-day lynching.
Information still coming out, and I'm going to withhold until all the information actually comes out from on-the-record sources.
Kamala Harris calling the attack an attempted modern-day lynching.
Which tweet? What tweet?
About saying that it is a modern-day lynching, that...
Sorry.
Yes, Jussie Smollett.
Okay, so I will say this about that case. I think that the facts are still unfolding.
Look what has happened. You know, look what has happened.
And I'm very concerned about, obviously.
Harris also told me that she is not a democratic socialist when I...
Kamala Harris, she running for president. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. That shit will never happen. Check out her interview.
Have you ever smoked?
I have.
Okay. Like
And I inhale.
I experimented with marijuana a time or two, and I didn't like it. And didn't inhale, and never tried it again.
So I did inhale.
Okay.
It was a long time ago. But yes.
I know you have to go. They say you have to go.
I just broke news.
I mean, was it in college?
My, that's a nasty laugh you have.
See, I like stuff like that. That's a real honest answer. Was it a blunt or joint?
It was a joint.
Hey.
Yeah.
You remember the high?
I do.
I guess I knew about reefers. That's marijuana. Ever since junior high. Some of the boys smoked them.
What were you listening to when you was high? What was on? What song was
Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, definitely Snoop. Tupac, for sure. For
What are you
sure.
listening to now? What's your...
People quickly jumped on what they saw as a contradiction, given that Tupac and Snoop Dogg were not producing music while she was in college. Harris graduated from Howard University in 1986 and later got her JD from the University of California in 1989. Tupac's debut album, Tupacalypse Now, came out in 1991, and Snoop's first album, Doggy Style, followed a few years later in 1993. So, if you're just listening to this piece on the radio, it sounds like Harris's memory is mixed up.
What?
Or maybe she lied about what her stoner jams were in an attempt to sound cool.
Weed, huh? You smoke weed, huh? Why didn't you tell me you smoke crack? You know niggas love smoking crack.
Harris has been accused of pandering because of the way this played out.
Look here, the only reason why this woman says she smoked weed and listen to Snoop and Tupac is because she's pandering to black people. Because that's how she sees us. Yeah. We just a bunch of niggas at home listen to Snoop and Tupac smoking weed and fucking bitches. That's how she sees us. Yeah. So I know what I do. I'm act like I'm one of them. That way they vote for me. They gonna vote for me. Hey, hey, Breakfast Club, y'all don't see a pattern? I mean, y'all just had Hillary on when she was running for president. Yeah. She actually went in her purse and pulled a bottle of hot sauce on you niggas.
What's something that you always carry with you?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Are you getting information right now?
Hot sauce.
People always mean well.
You don't see a pattern? Y'all don't see nothing wrong with this? I mean, y'all giving out donkey today. Won't y'all give out coons of the day? You got all these damn politicians on your show pushing to black people. They didn't even care about black people.
What's your favorite hip-hop artist now? What's your favorite artist?
You know who I really love is Cardi B.
You like Cardi B?
I really do.
Okay.
Because you're a hypocrite.
Now that's when I feel like niggas is bugging.
Cardi B is responding to a whole lot of backlash she is getting for an admission that she made on an Instagram live video 3 years ago. Now, someone brought it back up. The internet likes to do that sort of thing, and Cardi was talking about her days when she was working as a stripper, and she admitted that she would take guys back to hotel rooms, drug them, and rob them. Here's what she said.
Which tweet? What tweet?
Cause I did it myself. Niggas must have forgot, my nigga, the shit that I did to motherfucking survive. Like, I had to go strip. I had to go, oh yeah, you wanna fuck me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel. And I drug niggas up and I robbed them. That's what I used to do. Nothing was motherfucking handed to me, my nigga. Nothing.
Okay, yeah, so people were shocked by this. The hashtag Surviving Cardi started trending yesterday, a reference to surviving R. Kelly.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that you have never held anybody against their will.
I don't need to. Why would I?
Well,
How stupid would it be for R. Kelly, with all I've been through in my way past, to hold somebody, let alone 4, 5, 6, 50, you said. How stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say you
That's
were holding...
stupid, guys.
I didn't...
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
What the fuck? And I drug niggas up and I robbed them.
Dirty night.
But I mean, it doesn't seem like the way to get out of it is to drug and rob people.
And I drug niggas up and I robbed them.
Okay.
I've been truthful and consistent on every single level since day one.
Nigga, please.
I would not be my mother's son if I was capable of one drop of what I have been accused of.
People are telling me not to say anything to him, but I know that he knows something's wrong. He wet his pants today, and he hasn't done that since he was 2 years old.
This has been an incredibly difficult time, honestly one of the worst of my entire life.
You're trying to make me sorry for you, I suppose. But I can't help thinking how foolish you are, playing this absurd game.
But I'm a man of faith, and I'm a man that has knowledge of my history, and I would not bring my family, our lives, or the movement through a fire like this. I just wouldn't.
The what?
So I want to thank my legal counsel from the bottom of my heart, and I would also like to thank the state of Illinois for attempting to do what's right.
This is hopeless.
In short, the United States has been sold out by people who really don't care for anything but money.
Use your common sense.
Now I'd like nothing more than to just get back to work and move on with my life. But make no mistakes, I will always continue to fight for the justice, equality, and betterment of marginalized people everywhere.
You're all a pack of cowardly hypocrites.
So again, thank you for all the support, thank you for faith, and thank you to God.
If you tell lies like that, you won't go to heaven when you die.
Bless y'all, thank you very much.
It just amazes me at how shoddy this operation is.
Jussie, are your attackers still out there?
We're all in our private traps, clamped in them. We scratch and claw, but only at the air, only at each other.
I'm hip.
1 year ago, I was waitressing in a taco shop in downtown Manhattan.
Oh no.
I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain.
with the thoughts you'd be thinking you could be another Lincoln if you only had a brain.
Are you okay? Are you okay?